Welcome back to Car Updates. So today we're looking at something very different. Not a loud muscle car, not a fully electric vehicle either, but a smart balance of both worlds. This is the 2026 BYD Sealion 6 German Mark XI, and honestly, this car is all about efficiency, technology, and practicality, but done in a way that still feels modern and exciting. The first thing you notice when you see this SUV is how clean and futuristic it looks. BYD calls this design language ocean-inspired, and you can actually feel that flow in the body lines. The front is smooth, almost EV-like, with a closed-off grille design and sleek LED headlights that stretch nicely across the front dot. It doesn't look aggressive like a muscle car. Instead, it looks smart, modern, and premium. The daytime running lights give it a signature look, especially at night, and the overall shape feels aerodynamic, like it's designed to cut through air efficiently. As you move to the side, the proportions feel just right. It's not too big, not too small. Kind of that perfect family SUV size. You've got a length of around 4.7 meters, which gives it a strong road presence without making it hard to drive in the city. The character lines are subtle but elegant, and the alloy wheels give it a sporty touch without being too flashy. Roof rails, a slightly raised stance, and smooth curves all add to that modern SUV feel. Now the rear. This is where it starts to look really premium. There's a full-width LED taillight bar that stretches across the back, giving it that high-end look you usually see in luxury vehicles. It's simple, but very effective. But the real story of this car begins under the hood. This is not a regular petrol car, and it's not fully electric either. It uses BYD's advanced udm-i hybrid system, which basically means the car prefers to run on electric power most of the time, and the petrol engine acts more like a support system. You've got a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine combined with a powerful electric motor. The electric motor alone produces around 268 horsepower, which is actually quite impressive for a family SUV. The engine itself produces about 154 horsepower. But here's the interesting part. BYD's the interesting part hit mostly works as a generator, charging the battery instead of directly driving the wheels most of the time. So what does that mean for you? It means smoother driving, less noise, and way better fuel efficiency. The car feels more like an EV when you drive it, especially in the city, and the numbers are honestly crazy. This SUV can deliver a combined driving range of up to around 1,600 to 1,670 kilometers on a full tank and full charge. That's insane for daily driving. You can run it purely on electric mode for around 130 to 150 kilometers, which means most people won't even use petrol during their daily commute. Acceleration is also decent. It's not a sports car, but 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in around 7 to 8 seconds is more than enough for everyday driving. And because of the electric motor, you get instant torque, so the car feels quick when you press the accelerator. Now let's step inside, because this is where BYD really shows its strength. The interior feels modern, clean, and surprisingly premium for the price. The dashboard design is minimal, with a big central touchscreen that basically controls everything. One of the coolest features is that rotating screenlet can switch between horizontal and vertical, depending on what you're doing: navigation, media, settings. Everything feels smooth and responsive. The materials inside are soft touch and in higher trims. You get leather seats, ambient lighting, and a panoramic sunroof that makes the cabin feel open and airy. Designed more for long journeys than sporty driving. And since this is a proper SUV, you get good space in both the front and rear seats. There's enough legroom and headroom for adults, and the boot space is practical too, making it a great family car. Technology is another big highlight here. You get a fully digital instrument cluster, smartphone connectivity, wireless charging, and BYD's own D-Link infotainment system. On top of that, the car comes with advanced safety features like multiple airbags, ABS, stability control, and driver assistance systems like lane assist, adaptive cruise control, and 360-degree camera. So it's not just efficient, it's also safe and smart. Driving this car feels very different from traditional SUVs. It's quiet, smooth, and relaxed. In city traffic, it almost feels like you're driving a full electric car. No engine noise, no vibrations, just smooth acceleration. On the highway, the petrol engine kicks in when needed, but it's very refined. You barely notice the transition between electric and petrol modes. The suspension is tuned for comfort, so bumps and rough roads are handled nicely. It's not a sporty SUV, but it's very comfortable for long drives. Now, let's talk about pricing, because this is where things get really interesting. The starting price of the 2026 BYD Sealion 6 UDM-i is around $19,000 to $25,000 depending on the market and variant. And honestly, for what you're getting, hybrid technology, long range, modern design, and a premium interior, that price feels very competitive. This is the kind of car that's designed for real life. It's not about speed or showing off. It's about saving fuel, driving comfortably, and using smart technology to make your daily life easier. But at the same time, it doesn't feel boring. It still looks good, feels modern, and has enough performance to keep things interesting. Of course, it's not perfect. If you're looking for a sporty driving experience, this isn't the car for you. And depending on the region, charging infrastructure and service support might still be growing. But overall, this car represents the future of practical driving. It gives you electric driving for daily use, petrol backup for long trips, and a price that makes it accessible to many people. And that's what makes the 2026 BYD Sealion 6 German Marks I so important. It's not just another SUV, it's a smart solution for modern drivers.